Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And welcome, brothers and sisters, to today's episode of Once Upon a Time. And we have in the studio with us Salma. Hi, Salma.
Hi.
Hi, Abdurrahman.
Hi.
And hi, Yusuf.
Hi.
So, do you remember we're going to continue the story of Yusuf and what happened in the story? The last time in the story we heard that Yusuf became in charge of all the storehouses in Egypt, didn't he? And he managed to store all the grains for 7 years before the drought came. And then Yusuf's brothers came to Egypt to get their provision. And Yusuf asked one of his guards to put the king's golden cup into one of their bags. And then as they were leaving, what happened as they were leaving?
In Benjamin's bag.
In Benjamin's bag, yes. But as they were leaving, they got caught, didn't they?
Yeah.
So this is where we're going to start the story today. So the herald, who was an official employee, he called out, "You must be thieves." So the brothers turned back, asking, "What have you lost?" And the herald, along with the guards, replied, "We have lost the king's measuring cup, and whoever brings it will be awarded a camel load of grain. I guarantee it." Yusuf's brothers replied, "By Allah, you know well that we did not come to cause trouble in the land, nor are we thieves." Yusuf's men asked, "What should be the price for theft if you are lying?" Yusuf's brothers responded, "The price will be the enslavement of the one in whose bag the cup is found. That is how we punish the wrongdoers." And Prophet Yusuf didn't want to punish them under Egyptian laws. He wanted to take the opportunity to keep his brother Benjamin with him. And he also longed to see his father, and that's why he planned this whole incident.
I still don't get it.
So it was said to the brothers, "We shall apply your law instead of the Egyptian law. If we find that you were the ones who stole the cup, and the person who stole it would be taken as a slave." And the brothers agreed. Yusuf began searching the bags, but saved Benjamin's bag to last so they wouldn't suspect anything. Then he pulled it out of Benjamin's bag. This is how Allah inspired Yusuf's plan. He could not have taken his brother under the king's law, but Allah had so willed. And the brothers were shocked and afraid of returning to their father without his beloved son Benjamin. They pleaded to the Prophet, "O minister, take one of us instead. We promised our father to take care of our younger brother. Please let him go back to Canaan." The Prophet said, "Allah forbid that we should take other than the one with whom we found our property. Otherwise, we would surely be unjust." The Prophet refused all their proposals and took Benjamin into the palace. When the brothers lost all hope of convincing Yusuf, they spoke them together privately. And the eldest one said, "Do you not know that your father had taken a solemn oath by Allah from you, nor how you failed him regarding Yusuf before? So I am not leaving this land until my father allows me to, or Allah decides for me, for he is the best of judges." He told them, "Return to your father and say, 'O our father, your son committed theft. We testify only to what we know. We could not guard against the unforeseen.'" So when the brothers arrived home, they gave the bad news to their father. They told their father, "Well, father, your son Benjamin has stolen. You may ask the people of the town and they will tell you we are telling the truth." The old prophet had heard all of this before, and this time he refused to believe them. He turned away from them and went to his room. Even though Prophet Yaqub trusted Allah completely, he behaved just as any father would under the circumstances. And he was overcome with grief and he wept, he cried uncontrollably. He continued to weep, to cry for many, many days and nights until he became ill and he lost his eyesight. The brothers could not watch their father suffer any more. So one day they said to him, "By Allah, you will not cease to remember Yusuf until you lose your health or even your life." Then Yaqub said, "I complain of my anguish and sorrow only to Allah, and I know from Allah what you do not know." He then asked his sons, "O my sons, go and search diligently for Yusuf and his brother, and do not lose hope in the mercy of Allah, for no one loses hope in Allah's mercy except those who have no faith." The brothers went to Egypt once again and arrived at the palace. When they entered and saw Yusuf, they pleaded, "O chief minister, we and our family have been touched with hardship, and we have brought only a few worthless coins. But please give us our supplies in full and be charitable to us. Indeed, Allah rewards the charitable." Prophet Yusuf (AS) could not bear to see them suffer like this anymore, even after they had betrayed him. He looked at his family and could not keep his secret any longer. Do you think Yusuf told them who he was?
I think he told them because he couldn't keep his secret anymore. That means that he will tell them.
Yes, maybe he'll tell them. Yes, so
He said he couldn't keep his secret.
he what? Sorry,
He couldn't keep his secret a secret anymore.
couldn't keep the secret anymore. That's right. So that's what we're going to learn in the next episode. We're going to find out if Yusuf told them who he was. So thank you for being with me today, and thank you for watching, and stay with us until the next episode so you can find out what Yusuf did. See you next time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.